All right, singers and dancers, it's about 12:30. We're going to have a drum roll call here in about 15 minutes. Our drum boss and our arena director, they're going to get me a drum list, and then we'll get started here with our drum roll call at 12:45, and then we'll have an invocation. I believe Wilson and Sharon Roberts was called upon to serve as our head dancers this afternoon. It's always really good to see them. But again, ladies and gentlemen, it's a great honor to be here this weekend to share this Thanksgiving Day with each and every one of you. Got lots to be thankful for. And to come down here and experience this great hospitality, this good warm weather. And from the looks of it, it's going to be some awesome singing as well. But we want to welcome each and every one of you for making it over here to the 52nd Annual Thanksgiving Pow Wow. It's hard to believe that they've been doing that for 52 years. Woo-wee. And as we can see, it's getting larger and larger every year. And this year might be the world's record on our drum groups, because we got a lot of drum groups out there this weekend. And for some of you that may not know, November is Native American Heritage Month. So a lot of our dancers and our singers, they've been performing at different locations, colleges, universities, where else? NBA games, hockey games, halftime, football games. We have dancers that's been performing all over, sharing some of our heritage, sharing some of our dances and our songs. But yeah, so we've been doing that since about 1990 when President George H.W. Bush declared the month of November Native American Heritage Month. And here we are, still dancing, still singing, still breathing. Hey. And here in a few minutes, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to see all of our dancers coming to the arena, representing many different tribes from across Indian country. And we're thankful for them that they made this trip down to Atmore, Alabama to enjoy themselves. But just in the United States itself, we have about 575 tribes. And we have a lot of indigenous tribal people that made their way down here from Canada as well. A lot of our brothers and sisters crossed that border, and they came down to warm up. Hey. But we all speak our own languages. We have different tribal clothing, different customs. So we're all natives, but we're still different. And then here at the Pow Wow, it's a social gathering. We have a lot of folks that made their way down here to compete in the dance competition. Some of our drum groups made their way to sing in the competition. And I get excited just thinking about it. I've been a part of this Pow Wow life for many, many years. And on behalf of the Pow Wow committee, we're very thankful to the singers that made their way over here. Because if we didn't have any singers, then we wouldn't be able to dance. So thank you to each and every one of you singers that made the drive. Some of them came from Ontario, Canada. Some of them came from Oklahoma. Some of them came from across the street. Some of them came, let's see, we got singers from North Carolina. I think that's Shawnee, Oklahoma over there. Or is that Earlsboro? Yeah. We got dancers from Saskatchewan. I think I saw a couple of Alberta relatives out there. I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, they traveled many, many miles to be here, and that's a wonderful thing. And we have these two gentlemen in the arena as well. We have the High Five Productions, Barrett and John right here in the middle. Give the crowd a wave. They're going to be filming and taking pictures throughout the weekend. And I tell you what, I've seen their work. It is awesome. Just go to the Facebook page or the website. Check it out. And I don't know if we're going live. Are we going live? Are we live? Can people watch us in Oklahoma? Hey. I guess if you record, then we'll be live. Nah. If you go live, we go live. PowWows.com. I'm sorry. Yes, PowWows.com is here. So tell your... Yep, so we got Brother Mike here, Mike Gabbard. So PowWows.com is in the house. So call a friend, tell a family member they can watch it from home. And also turn your radio dials to 100.1 FM. Hoka Sound is in the house. They're making it accessible to you so you can watch it or listen to it in your vehicle, on the radio. So tell your friends, tell your relatives. Come on over this way, friends and relatives. I believe our royalty event is coming to a close over there. Don't run off. Yeah, they had a lot going on over here on the north side. Over at the other arena, they had some royalty competition. And I tell you what, they had a lot of contestants. We have a lot of spectators that are making their way over here, so please make room for them. If you're in the grandstand and you have a spot that's open, raise your hand, let them know, because we're going to pack this house out here in a few minutes. And they're still coming. And don't forget, this is a... And if we have any tribal council members in the house, please come up here in front of the announcer stand. Our committee wants to visit with you for a minute. Tribal council members. You know, ladies and gentlemen, it's a lot of work. What's up, man? Looking sharp, looking sharp. You know, it's a lot of work to have an event such as this. A lot of time and effort, you know, powwow committee, family, friends. Everyone works together to make this happen. And so we want to say thank you to the Tribal Council, to the Powwow Committee, to all those that had a helping hand. We appreciate you. Because I tell you what, this is one of the biggest, baddest, coolest stops on the Powwow Trail. And later on, when the grand entry is happening, you're going to see all these different communities, all these different families that are represented, you know, through their dancing, their singing, and it's an awesome thing. Tribal Council members, if we have any in the house, please come up here in front of the announcer stand. Tribal Council. They're going to sing us a song. We need pictures for the program. I hope. Calling all singers. You have about 3 or 4 minutes. Get to your drums. Singers, singers. And also on behalf of our Pow Wow committee, there is no smoking under the pavilion. So if you want to have a cig, you have to go about 50 feet out. But please let me know when you go. I might be due. Come on in, ladies and gentlemen, come on in. This place is about to be packed. And again, if you're sitting in the audience and there's a spot next to you and it's open, raise your hand, let the people know that they can come sit by you. Because we're going to be shoulder to shoulder here in a couple of minutes. And don't forget, we always start with the waves. So all you good people, be ready. We're going to go 4 rounds to honor the 4 directions. Yeah. We're about to get your dish. Not the hello, how are you wave, but stand up, scream, and holler, and raise your hand if you're sure wave. Nah. And we want you singers to take part. So singers, stand by. When the rotation gets to you, hit your drum, hoop, and holler. We're gonna liven up the house here in a minute. Okay, before we get into our drum roll call, we need all lead singers to come see Alex right here behind the announcer stand. All lead singers, please come see Alex right here behind the announcer stand. So singers, you got a couple of more minutes. But he wants to speak to you guys before we start our drum roll call. Man, oh man, I tell you what, we have a wicked drum line up here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 10 drums in the house for now. Lead singers, come see Alex. He's back here behind the announcer stand. We're going to have a quick meeting before we have our drum roll call. Alex says just the contest drums. I didn't know we had day pay. Hey. man, what a beautiful sight. Man, oh man. Is everybody from Atmore, Alabama? Is there anybody in town? Or are we all here? Who's from Atmore, Alabama? Let me hear it. Yeah. How many of y'all watched that game last Saturday? Yeah. You know what? Before we have our yes. And also an announcement to all you good people, if you are standing in the walkway, please find a seat. It's a fire hazard. That's coming from our fire department and our tribal council. And we do have a handicap section up here on top. So if you need access, you can just come up here around the sides. Well, while we're waiting on our drum roll call here, our lead singers are still in the meeting. We're gonna do the wave, all right? You guys ready? So on the count of 3, we're gonna start right here and we're gonna go to my left. And we're gonna stand up and we're gonna holler and we're gonna scream because today we have lots to be thankful for. And we're gonna start our day right. And I need your help, singers, so when we get to your area, hit your drums, stand up and scream, all right? You guys ready? All right, here we go. We're gonna do the wave. We're gonna start right here. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Come on, get into it. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, stand up, scream, and holler. Here we go. Atmore, Alabama. Here we go. Keep it going. Second round. Come on, let's get loud. Yeah. All right, 2 more. Keep going, keep going. Yeah. Stand up, holler, scream. Let it out. Yeah. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Last round, scream. Get loud. Crimson Tide fans do we have out there? Let me hear. How many Auburn Tiger fans do we have out there? Sooners at Boomer! Boomer! Texas! No, it's good to have each and every one of you over here. You know, that was something that we do every year to get us started here at the 52nd annual. Well, this year's the 52nd, but we usually start out with the wave, kind of get the blood flowing, kind of feel good, get in the spirit. We have a lot of our arena staff getting things situated, getting it ready to go. We're going to be starting here in a minute. It's 12:50. Yes. All right, we're going to get into our drum roll call at this time. We already know our host drums are here. We're going to start with we're going to do our contest drums. So we're going to start with War Paint. Are you here? MGM. Ooh. Blazing Bear. Ho Chunk Station. Southern Eagle. Southside. and Wajaji. Good job. Yeah, we got Bear Creek, Iron Bow, and Medicine Tail in the house. They'll be serving as our host drums this weekend. And we say welcome to all the brothers. Thank you for coming. Calling all dancers, head on over there to the east side. Calling all dancers. Calling all royalty. We need veterans, royalty, our dignitaries, our dancers. All right, I got word that we're going to stay with our host drums for our grand entry. So we're going to ask for 4 push-ups. We'll start over here with Bear Creek, then we'll come to Iron Bow, and then Medicine Tail. And so we'll stay in that rotation for the grand entry. Yes. And also, we need to keep this area clean right here by the announcer stand. That's for our fire department, our EMTs. So if you could please keep these areas clean, or keep them clear, not clean, I mean. Dancers, head on over there to the east side. We're going to get started here shortly. I believe we'll be calling up Rick Bochenbaum. He's going to say our invocation here in a couple of minutes. So if Rick can come on up. Yes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we start this beautiful day, we as Native people were taught to give thanks before we start any of our dances, our ceremonies. And one thing my father used to always say is we're going to begin with the prayer and we're going to end with the prayer. And so at this time, we're going to call upon Rick Bochambaugh to say our invocation before we get started here today. And as I made mention earlier, you know, we look around, we have lots to be thankful for. We as Native people, you know, we have our culture, we have our traditions, we have our families, our adopted relatives. So we have lots to be